Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985. This is my review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Bulkhead. And Bulkhead does come packaged in robot mode. So first we'll take a look at the robot mode and then take a look at the transformation into vehicle mode. So to start off, let's first take a look at the weapon here. You can see there's a spinning saw blade of death right here. And you can actuate that saw blade by pushing in the handle. On mine it doesn't work that great, but you get the idea. Nicely detailed there, you can see. So looking up close, we'll take a look at the head sculpt here. Very different from the previous Bulkhead head sculpts. Got some nice blue translucent plastic. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head itself is on a ball joint. The shoulders are on a ball joint. You have a swivel here at the bicep, which on mine is really tight. And then there is a bend at the elbow. And you have some motion here at the wrist. Now, if you take a look at the joint that connects the torso to the shoulder joint, it actually is a joint that can articulate up and down like that. Then you have the articulation here at the hips, swivel, a bend at the knee, and the feet themselves are on ball joints. And there is no waist articulation. So just looking at the figure in detail, what I like the most about this figure is this section right here. It reminds me a lot of a knight's helmet or helm, the way that it covers the face of the actual knight inside. I do like that look a lot, and it's my favorite part of this figure in robot mode. A lot of nice detail here on the chest or the torso here, and some nice spikes here on the waist. Really cool. So one thing I do want to point out is you can see these pieces here will extend out and then rotate up, and if you don't rotate them up, you can't really get the top section here to sit so close as it were if it was up like this. So that sits much more flush, if you will, against the top of a bulkhead as opposed to having it like this. So there is that to be aware of. So let's go ahead and look at the transformation into the vehicle mode here. So first thing I'm going to do, you'll notice there's this torso piece actually tabs into a slot right there. So I'm going to unloosen that. I'm going to take this piece here, rotate this down, and these two pieces should come together as one, like that, to form the front grille of the vehicle. And I couldn't show you this before, but there's this joint here, or this long assembly hinge that tabs into the back here. There's a tab in the slot there, which secures the bottom half to the top half of robot mode. This gets swung back like that. Then up top here, you want to get the arms out to the side here, out of the way. Bring this forward, and actually before you do that, close these bits up here. These are on slider joints, kind of. They'll slide together to form the hood. And then you want to bring this up such that, oops, that came tabbed back in again. Such that this forms the front of the vehicle, like this. And it should snap in place. If it doesn't, kind of push down back here, and it'll snap together like that. The wheels themselves for robot mode are in like this, so just rotate them out to the side like that. Coming to the arms, what you want to do is you want to have the ball joint exposed and facing up like that, as you can see there, possibly. Same thing on the other shoulder. And then, keeping that shoulder joint in the same position, you want to rotate the arm such that this tab is facing inwards. So keeping your hand on the shoulder joint, rotate this around such that the tab now faces inward. And actually I didn't do that right, because this is a really tight joint here on the shoulder, or actually the bicep. There we go. If you look at the center section here, you're going to see actually it's probably easier to do it this way. There is a slot here, and that slot is going to correspond with a tab here on the side. That's why you had to have the tab facing inwards. So you want the arm looking like that. So you do the same thing over here. Rotate that around and get that arm tabbed to the side there. So now we got it looking like this. At this point, you also want to bring up the, rotate the arms just a little bit like that. That's all they will go far. And bring down the doors. For the back here, you want to take the feet, rotate them. So you have this design facing upwards like that. Go ahead and tab together the legs. And on mine, these joints are really super tight, so you got to really force these. But they're designed to go like this. And as we bring the two halves together, you see there's a little slot there. And there's actually a corresponding tab on the underside of this piece here. So these all should go together. And there we go. There you have the vehicle mode. Vehicle mode does roll really well. Oops. If you get the tires properly oriented. Again, these are folded inwards for the robot mode like that. Make sure they're always rotated out. But anyhow, rolls well. And you can see there is a bit of kibble here that's obvious, the hands. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't affect the rolling ability of the vehicle mode, as you can see there. And what I like to do is you're supposed to leave this piece down like this. That's the correct transformation, but what you can do is have this like this and sort of have like a Autobot symbol in the front there on the front bumper, which is kind of cool, but that's not the official transformation. So pretty cool. You can see the nice spikes here in the front. Nice big intake here for the engine. And of course you can take your weapon here and you can plug it up here if you want to, like that, for that type of effect. And certainly you can plug it into the side for this type of effect. So just a quick look here at vehicle mode. So pretty cool, pretty fun transformation. Overall, I do like this figure.